cheap. I want that car like you got. Like that shit was like something to me, man, and it did something to my confidence to know that I was giving hope, you know. Hope, man. Yeah. I told my mama I got her, that's why I hustle hard. I know that favor ain't fair, that's why I thank the Lord. Got a taste of the struggle and had a cup of pain. I learned that cash ain't shit, credit is everything. I ain't a regular nigga, that's why I move different. Them boys put it off once, that's why they tool with me. Had to jump in that water, that's how I learned to swim. I'm on
so listen, man, I know a lot of people during that time wasted their life on the internet though. Bullshit.
Yep, I did too.
Yeah.
Because
download music, you know, looking at this shit, that bullshit. They waste their whole. It was like playing a video game. They wait them on a computer all day long.
Yep. But like I said, when I met the girl from Arizona, and I'm 16, 17 at the time, making money. I'm talking $200-$300 a day. She not charging me to edit these pictures, and I'm sending them off. I'm like, if I can make $500-$600 a week, you know, I can make $3 million. I know I can somehow. So I start working for
You having me thought for 16 years old.
Yeah.
You know what?
My first job was it.
Let me tell you why that's crazy, because that's just the newer generation. See, they came up watching our generation. So with our generation speeding the world up a little bit more, they grew up in a speeded up world. So the way they thinking is gonna be way more faster than how we thinking. They coming in the MySpace in the digital era. So you got some people who just got that it factor. They like shit. They seeing this shit way before other people.
Bro, I feel dumb. Hey, listen, I used to talk bad about MySpace and everything about the internet.
I was on MySpace.
I ain't know nothing about it. I used to hear about that stuff with that MySpace shit. Nigga, that's the pervert site. That's how nigga dating site. That's what I thought it was on. But nigga didn't know.
That's how Soldier Boy blew up.
That's exactly.
Yeah. He used to be like a T.I. song or Young Jeezy song or whatever that was popular at the time. He would erase their name and he would change the song and have Soldier Boy on the song.
Okay.
So you think you about to listen to a T.I. song but Soldier Boy music come on?
Nah, he would put his song.
He would put his name on their music. My bad.
See, look what he said. They was thinking so far.
He was clickbait.
They thinking so far ahead of us.
That's a kid mind though. That's a kid mind.
But it's a kid mind. But
the internet is a toy. At this time, it's a toy.
It's a toy. It's still a toy.
But it's like how many kids that really thought like you though? See, that's the separation.
No, that's that game.
Exactly.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Trying to get it break on.
I'm saying, like, you got some kids who, like me, I already knew, I was already chasing my dream when I was in elementary and high school. I told my teacher, when I graduate, I ain't going to school no more, I'm going to be a rapper. But you got some people who need to go to college, go to figure out who they want, what they want to be. With me, I already wanted to be like Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. So with that being said, I was always chasing that. You know what I'm talking about? I was already like, shit, I want to live an extravagant kind of life. So shit, let me goddamn me go make my mind up. Now get some money.
It's good y'all sitting over there on that couch. See, y'all unicorns. Y'all ain't the average kids, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
No, when everybody was going right, y'all was on the left.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So whatever environment y'all had that provided y'all that opportunity to do that. Man, most of us, it wasn't appealing to sit in front of a computer.
Nope.
Not for black kids. Mm-hmm. No, not. And then, nigga, who knew back then in MySpace that you could make money off that motherfucker? The motherfucker tell you to get up and go get a job. Man, get up, cut that goddamn computer off. They hiring at that warehouse up there, nigga. Matter of fact, they getting free forklift test drill. They wasn't encouraging you to find your dream.
I didn't like to be told what to do.
But now both of y'all coming from a different era, right?
Right.
You had your mindset. Now, but you got an opportunity to see his era.
Yeah.
Right? You got this opportunity to see his era. Now you got an opportunity to see the new era, right? With what you know, and how you done elevated from MySpace to Mr. Say Cheese, right? And being in this era, what do you think was his major downfall of not being able to break,
To translate to the internet era?
to break the, you know, what I'm gonna say, to break the hip hop culture down. He was hot
in the internet era.
In the internet era.
I feel like, damn, I can't call you Big Chief no more, right? Don Chief.
I'm still Big Chief.
You just said you was Don Chief.
But Don Chief is just who I am.
Oh, that's the new. Oh, okay.
You know, you can't be Lil Wayne forever. That's why, you know, you go by.
Nah, I feel y'all.
You know, yeah.
I felt like Big Chief, Don Chief. I felt like he tried to stay too true to the times. You know what I mean? It's niggas right now that still passing out CDs. When the last time you listened to a CD?
Yeah, I can't remember. The last CD I listened to was here. That's crazy.
Big Chief?
He was the last.
Still sell CDs? That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you because
Y'all got a CD player in your car?
Mm-hmm. I do.
He 19.
Some cars don't even come with CD.
So, but I understand like some cars don't. So with me, I'ma always think different. I'm okay with the transition because I sell hard drive, $200 with the whole catalog on it.
Yeah, no.
But I do know it's some people that still out here and done.
Yeah, no.
Everybody ain't gonna get the new joint.
It's still a market for the CDs and stuff like that.
So I'm just gonna keep my core together.
But I do feel like it was like a 3-year gap where we didn't see no Don Chief at all. You know what I mean? Like, right.
No, you totally right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
so at the end of the day, and that's where I say with me being out of sight, out of mind.
Like you'll be gone for 3 years, then come back.
You
leave
totally
for a year,
right.
then come back.
You totally right. I mean, and what it was just this here, man. When y'all was starting to surface, it was time for me to go in. At the end of the day, I the one who created what it is y'all was able to build on top of it. So with that being said, I was just, you know, it was just time for me to go in and go through my real life situation. You know what I'm saying? So you're right, I was gone. So but when I did leave, I made sure that I fucked with everybody. Yeah. All the young boys, I fucked with them. You know, people may ask, why Chief don't mess with, you know, I ain't never heard Chief with nine one of the youngsters, but
not trying to cut you off, but that's something what you can speak with Sean Cotton about. Because Sean Cotton had the opportunity to interview all of the young boys, right? So it's like, why during the interviewing process, it never came up. Everywhere you go, you hear, when you ask an artist, you ask them about the artist that came before them. Everywhere, they do it, right? Yeah. Why they don't do it here?
But I'm gonna ask you this.
They compare him on three.
So I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
So I'm glad I've been needing to get you in front because, as you say, now I met you 7-8 years ago. Mm-hmm. You just said my interview was one of the interviews at that time that was grooving for you. Yeah. So what I looked at while I was sitting on the bench and as I was seeing everything flourish, I seen y'all interviewing all the young boys. Mm-hmm. And I seen how the channel was going and growing. Mm-hmm. And with the culture of hip hop start being influential, and we have to start having success, meaning street success, because you understand, Dallas used to be known as the boogie city. Yeah. But this era grew up on some street shit. And it ain't never been that but one street nigga, and that was me. Mm. So with that being said, with the culture growing up in the lane that I created, why I never heard y'all talk about me? Why I never heard y'all even mention the nigga who created this shit, where it made it cool for these young niggas because it ain't no boogie, take the boogie out. We talking about the streets.
Why y'all never did music together?
So we have done music together.
Who?
I got songs with Yellow. I let Trap and Mo and Yellow open up on a car show.
I remember that.
Now they were finna be the Eat Greedy Boys. So, you know.
I didn't know that.
Like, but now I don't understand why they don't speak on it. It never spoke on it. But now this shit was way before this. At the end of the day, it's more or less. That's why I kind of feel like maybe if I stayed outside, I probably could have helped stir it a different way because I was there before the egos and stuff.
But you gotta understand, it's out of sight, out of mind. Like so much shit going on the internet that you gotta understand that the city didn't forget about you though.
How can I be out of sight, out of mind when one of the faces was riding the wave that I created?
Who's one of the faces?
Mo. Now Mo was on the Hold Your Tongue. That was cheap. Yellow was on the trap and the trap and design and getting on the That's On Me and Trap was just grinding, but like I wasn't up that because one of the reasons that y'all heard now that first million was because of that Hold Your Tongue. That's what y'all were harping on, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that was me.
But,
so even with that being said, you had a platform, you never even reached out, you knew that was my song. You knew that was some shit that blew up in 2002. But nobody spoke on that. Nobody even said nothing.
But what was it to say though? Like at that time, y'all got a record going. Wait, whoa. Wasn't you on Dallas vs. Everybody? You wasn't on Dallas vs. Everybody? With the record I put together? Yes, you was. Hold on, let me look it up. What's the name of this podcast?
E3 TV.
Okay. Well, let me see.
Nah, I wasn't on that.
You was on it, dog.
I wasn't probably even accessible.
But I think what I'm listening to though, man, is like I feel like this is what needs to be talked about, right? And who else to talk about it with? Go ahead.
Intro. Somebody asked
But you on there though, like
hell no, that's not.
You on there though, right?
See,
come on, man, he nitpicking now. Come on.
See, that's like some.
That's like you paying homage to the new wave.
I mean, at the end of the day, I probably forgot, but that's just the intro. I ain't never heard it.
But that
just let you know how much.
But I remember. Me and DJ Frosty did it. I said nah.
Because
but who told Frosty to reach out though to you? It was me. I said we gotta get cheap on you. Come on, man. But I'm glad I had to pull out the receipts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you say, I think you talking about rap.
It's Dallas versus everybody.
It's a song I had put together with all the artists. Mo3 was on it. Lady Savage.
I wasn't talking about rap.
Puka Leroy. It was like 10 artists. A lot of people was mad because they was left off at the time. Your little in trap boy wasn't on it. I'm the one that wanted you to get on it.
I got on it for you though.
But this was just proof that I didn't forget about you. I did think about you when it was time for shit to happen. You know what I mean? This was when you were still relevant at the time and you didn't go away yet. I had you speaking before the record, man. I rest my case, man. Thank you.
I just hear that. See, but I can't even say because I done had so much shit going on.
I do feel like the city of Dallas should pay you more homage, yes, but then 50% of that is your fault too. Like you got to give people.
Give me 50. I'm gonna take some. But I can't give you 50.